So what if there was one thing that you could do that put you on a completely different timeline, help you jump into a higher reality faster and easier than you think? When I applied this thing back in January, my business and reality quantum jumped. And here's exactly what I mean in practical terms. In January, my YouTube channel had about 1,000 subscribers, and I was hardly getting any sales through it. I was getting sales in my business, but through other doors, and I was still growing my business in ways that I was not fully enjoying. Now, today, 2.5 months later, my YouTube channel has over 13,000 subscribers, and I get sales through it every single day. Most days, hundreds of dollars, and many days, thousands and thousands of dollars in sales. People are buying low ticket and high level mentorship and everything in between, and soulmate clients are regularly reaching out to me, signing me up, telling me why we should be working together. But above all, there is this deep sense of effortlessness and ease and freedom and purpose and extraordinary prosperity. It was a quantum jump, and in this video today I'm gonna share with you the secret ingredient that helped me enter this higher level reality so extraordinarily fast. Hi, I'm Cristina. I'm a manifestation coach and success hypnotherapist, and my work is to help you master the business energetics and success energetics that help you create illogical results. So if you are here to grow your spiritual business and also to elevate who you feel yourself to be, then let me know in the comments and stick around because we are about to dive in. So guys, I want to simplify this quantum jumping thing for you from the very beginning. So I will be giving you the quantum jumping equation. Something for you to carry in your heart, carry in your awareness for every time you want to take your next quantum leap. So, quantum jumping is desire plus action plus the secret ingredient. And before we get into what that secret ingredient actually is and how you can use it, I want to bring a bit of awareness around the first two elements of the equation, desire and action. Desire is all about focus, mastering focus, which is truly essential when you start quantum jumping. And here's what I mean. In the quantum, there are all these lifelines where we could be existing, and each lifeline is corresponding to a level of consciousness, and each lifeline has its own script that is corresponding to that level of consciousness. Now, we can't change the script of the lifeline. There is no use to push against the script, to try to change, the script itself, but we can change the lifeline. If we don't like what we experience on a lifeline, we cannot change what happens there, but we can change the lifeline. And the way we change the lifeline is by matching the consciousness corresponding to the lifeline that we do desire to experience. Now, here's where desire becomes essential. Desire is our key to quantum jumping. We jump through desire because we enter the consciousness, we match the consciousness of the lifeline that we want by becoming aware of being in that consciousness, by becoming aware of the experience of living inside our desire. And this is something really important. So hear me out, not only with your ears, but with your heart. When I say it's important to have the awareness of being in the experience of your desire, what I mean is don't try to create your desire or that reality in your imagination. It already exists. Your only job is to observe it, not to create it, but to observe it. Observe your experience inside the reality of your desire and do it above time. This is another key. Let yourself be in the experience of your desire, in your desired reality, but above time. Why? Because time is the lens that always brings scarcity. Whatever we filter through the lens of time becomes something that we feel scarcity around. Like, if I would tell you, do you believe that you will be a millionaire at one point in your life? Probably the answer is like, yeah, I think that I will be. I believe that it is possible for me to become a millionaire at one point in my life. But if I ask you, do you think that you can become a millionaire until tomorrow? Then suddenly there is scarcity. Time creates scarcity. So this is your reminder. When you are letting yourself be in the experience of your desire, do it above time. Let go of any questions of how long does it take, when will I have it. Any of these questions related to time need to be let go of. Let go and let yourself just be in the experience of your desire, allowing yourself to enjoy it, allowing yourself to savor it, allowing yourself to be in it. Remind yourself or give your mind prompts such as I feel, and let yourself feel I love. What do you love about that reality? I enjoy so much that. What do you enjoy the most about that reality? Focus on these prompts and focus on the feelings of being there. So this is the focus that creates the quantum jump, being in the desire but above time. And I want to, leave a PS to this for you. It's also important to notice when there is resistance for you being there or around you being there in that reality, because it can happen. And every time there is resistance, there are two keys for your resistance. The first one is to remind yourself, remind your mind, even if I feel this resistance, even if I have these doubts, it's still possible for me to receive what I want. It's still possible for me to get my desire. And the second key to release resistance is to practice the feelings of deserving what you want. Many times we feel resistance around being in our desires, even in our imaginations, because we feel like we are not ready yet, we are not deserving yet. And even if the conscious mind says, no, we want that, there is something in us that feels, I don't actually feel deserving. So it's really important to play with the feelings of I am deserving, I deserve what I want, I deserve my desire, I deserve to be in that reality, I deserve that success, I deserve the loving relationship, I deserve the money I deserve the easefulness in my growth. Whatever it is that your desire is, practice the feelings of deserving it. Now, the next element in our equation, action. Here's what I want you to always remember. There is no quantum jumping without the jumping. And here's what I mean. We need to jump energetically inside ourselves at a conscious level also, but also we need to jump through our choices, the way we choose to move through the physical reality. And there is one big blind spot that it took me a long time to see in myself also. And I'm seeing it in so many people. Action in the quantum jumping equation is not just any kind of action. It's not the busy action. It's not the hard work action. It's not the pushing through force things into reality kind of action. It's not the action that we feel that we should be taking when we are thinking that we should be more productive. We should be working more. We cannot stay. We cannot rest. We have to work. That is not the kind of action that is creating the quantum jump. The action in the quantum jumping equation is the action we take while being the version of us that already has what we want. It's the action that comes out of knowing, out of trust, out of excitement, out of passion, out of desire. which is very different from the action coming from need, from stress, from I should, from I have to. All this busy bee kind of action is not creating results. Actually, it's just overwhelming us, tiring us, exhausting us energetically, and separating us from our power and our creative power also. The distortion is what we are being taught, that the more I do it, the more productive I am, the more I get. But that is just a Newtonian rule that is applicable only in the human realm, in the physical realm. But we are so much more than the human, and when we want to quantum jump, we need to co-create with the invisible forces. We need to bring online more than just our human, but also the higher parts of our multidimensionality. And that's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be the hard work that is creating the jump. The hardest working people on this planet are many times, or most of the times, the poorest people. What we want is to relax into the desire, relax into the beingness of living and experiencing our desire, and start making decisions from there. Start receiving ideas from there. Start receiving creativity from there, from that level of consciousness. We need to remember to match the level of consciousness where our desire lives. And we need to do that not only with our imagination and our energy, but also with our actions. Actions that are coming from that consciousness. Those are the actions that are creating the quantum leap. Now, before we get to the third element of our equation, I just want to add one last note here. Many people understand the desire part, like I understand how to be in the desire, but they fail to take action, the aligned action, the action coming from the higher consciousness. And many people take action without being in the desire. They take the empty action, the busy action, but not the action while being the quantum action. Let's call it like that. So we need both. We need to be in the desire and take action from there. This is the first part of the equation. Now, let's get into the secret ingredient. The secret ingredient is where most people are dropping the ball. It's the place where we sabotage our manifestations the most. And that is de-pedestaling our desires. De-pedestaling our desires in order to actually receive them. And it took me a long time to understand this, that the more I feel about my desire as something big, as something important, something that would change my life, the more I separate myself from it. There are two ways in which you will know that you are pedestaling your desires. The first one, you want your desire really bad. You are almost obsessing, or literally obsessing with it. And the second indication that you are pedestaling your desire is the fact that you do anything for it. It feels like there is almost nothing that you wouldn't do in order to get what you want to get. And these two ways of feeling are actually indications that deep down inside yourself, you don't really believe in the possibility of your desire. If you believe that it is yours, you would not grab it, you would not obsess it, you would not want it really bad, and you would also not feel like almost that desperation, that inner anxiety that tells you, I would do almost anything in order to get it. Now here's the thing. If you don't believe in the possibility of your desire, it's really hard to actually receive it. The more you obsess about it, the more you feel I would do almost anything for it, the more you are separating yourself from it, and you are opening a bigger and bigger hole. Now, here's the way to go about it. Start reducing the importance that you are attributing to your desire. Instead of thinking of your desires in terms of, oh my God, if only that happened, it would change my life. Or, oh my God, this is so huge. Or, oh my God, this is so important. The moment you start relating to your desire like this, you are changing the purity of the desire. You are introducing this filter of scarcity, which creates pressure, which creates anxiety, which creates suffering when we are tuning into our desire, because you feel it's not yours. You feel you are far away from it. You feel like that is there on a pedestal being huge and you are here. So we want to stop altering the frequency of desire, its purity, and we do that by normalizing the desire. Practice inside yourself the feelings of course it's mine, of course I'm getting it, and start practicing also feeling calm. When you receive your desire and your desire is yours and it's your normal, you don't feel like, oh my God, this is so huge. You feel, yeah, it's mine, it's normal, this is who I am. And here's the key, how we are arriving here. You stop making your desire be a goal, and instead of that, you make your desire be a part of who you are. And tell yourself regularly, wiring in, I am the next level income, I am the loving relationship, I am health, I am optimal energy, I am clients reaching out to me and signing me up, I am clients flowing in with ease, I am sales throughout the day, I am growth that feels illogical, it's who I am, it's normal, it's of course, it is calm. Project the same normality that you feel about going to pick a coffee or ordering a coffee or ordering on Amazon. The same normality you feel about that, project it into your desires. They don't feel like, oh my God, it's huge. They feel like, yeah, it's nice, I love it, I enjoy it, but it's normal. So I feel calm about it. It's nothing special. This is when you start matching the level of consciousness and the frequency corresponding to the lifeline that you want to access, and before long you find yourself on that lifeline. Okay guys, this is it. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, give it a like and hit the subscribe button and the bell button so that you get notified when I post a new video that might interest you. And if you want to go deeper and master manifestation, I am encouraging you to watch this video here about the key to effortless manifestation.